was a moment when you actually said you gave up. Surrender is an outcome far worse than defeat. Wipe that smile off your face! Stopping Black, is that your only goal? You think it ends there? Think about the next threat, in a year, or 5 or 10, or think about your pride! If Saiyan blood flows in your veins, if you're my son as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone! You'll be the best, or you'll be nothing!
Get a hold of yourself! Stop crying and running away! Doing that isn't going to get you anywhere!
I hate myself more than anyone else. I always try to get my act together, but I just end up running away or cowering in fear. I'm pathetic. I want to change. I want to be a capable individual.
Do you know what the process of forging a sword is? When making a sword, you hammer and hammer to get rid of impurities and anything else you don't need. The greater the purity of the blade, the more durable it becomes. Mastering even one is cause for celebration. You can only do one thing. Hone it to perfection. Work on refining it to its utmost potential. Zenitsu. Perfect it. It's all right to cry, or go off by yourself. Just don't ever give up. Believe in yourself. You endured all that hellish training. You'll be rewarded for that without question. Work to forge yourself like a tempered blade and become the most resilient of all. Focus on what you do best.
We all have something amazing inside of us. Even if we don't see it ourselves, it's there.
Don't ever give up!
Don't ever give up. Even if it's painful, even if it's agonizing. Don't try to take the easy way out.
How could I have forgotten that survival of the fittest in this world? This world filled with violence, deception, and betrayal. How could I? That's right. I got numb to it. Careless, overconfident, delusional. Thanks for the reminder. The weak always lose no matter what. That's the way it is.
I'll never be a hero. I'm just an ordinary guy, and I've reached my damn limits!
Your limit? Who decides what your limit is? Instead of overthinking your setbacks, just focus on moving forward.
No matter what it takes, even if it means becoming a devil, I have to push past my limits. If I can't get through this, then I'll never become the Wizard King. Right here, right now, I'm going to push past my limits! Give up? There was a time in my life when I might have given up, but that's all behind me now! I'll prove it. Show them all. Show them? Prove what? That even if you're bored, a commoner and an orphan, you can still become the Wizard King. My magic is never giving up! Get it? You were tricked. You couldn't protect the ones you loved. And everything you once believed in was lost. You're dealing with so many crazy feelings you can't stand it anymore. That's why I have to tell you this. Don't you dare give up again! All you've ever done is give up! Instead of facing your problems, you locked yourself away and hid in the darkness because you thought it was the easiest thing to do! You had the guts to make everything else happen right! You did that! Maybe you weren't chosen, maybe no one wanted you, and maybe you can't be forgiven! But you still have to stand your ground without making excuses for yourself!
You think comfort is your friend, but it's your worst enemy? All this modern nonsense, easy living, endless distractions, it's designed to make you weak, to strip you of the will to fight. You sit there wasting time, letting the world convince you that taking it easy is the way to go. But listen to me. That's the path to mediocrity.
I will not be distracted from this anymore. I won't! It will take more than head games to stop me. You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps. His pride!
You weren't born to be soft. You weren't born to hide from challenges. Every moment you spend in comfort is a moment lost in becoming who you were meant to be. Get up. Push yourself beyond what you think is possible. And reject the lies that tell you to take it easy.
The world wants you to stay in that safe little bubble, to believe that it's enough to just get by. But that's not who you are. You've got more inside you. Something that can only be unleashed when you step out of that comfort zone.
Without suffering, you won't achieve a damn thing. You think greatness comes easy? Think again. You have to endure relentless challenges, face pain head-on, and push through the darkest moments. The road is brutal, filled with obstacles and hardships, and that's where true growth happens. You want to be successful? Then you need to embrace every ounce of struggle and torment. It's not about avoiding the pain. It's about charging straight into it and emerging on the other side. Remember, without suffering, there's no victory. So brace yourself for the fight and tackle every challenge with everything you've got.
You're meant to be out there, facing challenges head-on, refusing to let anything stand in your way. Every obstacle is a chance to prove your strength, to show that you're not someone who settles. You don't need comfort. You need the fight, the struggle, the grind that makes you stronger every day. That's where true power is found. So break free from what holds you back, and let nothing stop you from becoming who you're meant to be.
Cut out everything that isn't helping you become your best self, even if it's friends or relatives. Focus solely on the grind and keep moving forward. Understand that what you can't control is teaching you how to let go.
Don't cry. Don't succumb to sorrow. This isn't the time to despair. I know you're devastated right now. You wasted 2 years without improving yourself. I know it hurts. I know you want to scream. I understand. If only I had taken action when it was needed, maybe now I wouldn't be regretting so much. However, there's no way to turn back time. So feel it. Feel the pure rage of being unable to forgive. Let it be what gives you the strength to take action. With that fragile resolve of yours, you can't protect yourself from losing in the comfort zone or heal yourself, and you'll never choose to embrace pain and forget comfort.
There is no tomorrow. If you want to change, start taking action right now. Do not give in to short-term pleasures like hanging out with friends or eating junk food. When the thought of change comes to mind, implement it as fast as you can. Saying later or tomorrow is just your weak mind trying to chase easy pleasures and short dopamine spikes. If you want to quit a bad habit, do it right now. If you want to build good habits, do it right now.
In order to change, I have to be something I'm not. I came here to turn things around. To become the best in the world. Unless I beat someone stronger than me, that won't happen!
These motivational videos that you watch cannot change you. You have to take the actions required to change yourself. Shut down all the mind games, the games you play with yourself by asking, is it the right time? Am I motivated now? Am I serious now? Shut down all these thoughts because it's your mind talking in comfort. Get discomfort. choose discomfort over comfort because you already know everything you need to do, but you're still not taking action. Change your comfort mindset. You can't change without hard work. This is the reality. If you're serious, say to yourself, no more screwing around. Let's take the pain, enjoy the pain, and I am going to be consistent from right now in whatever I'm doing.
How could I have forgotten? It's survival of the fittest in this world. This world filled with violence, deception, and betrayal. How could I? That's right. I got numb to it. Careless, overconfident, delusional. Thanks for the reminder. The weak always lose no matter what. That's the way it is.
I want strength! Overwhelming power brings people to their knees. The strong go into every situation with an advantage, while the weak quiver in fear or stand around helplessly. The weak get looked down on. Doesn't matter how smart, creative, or kind they are, the weak always lose. I always lose. My kindness never saved me, no. What I need now is true strength, and I am not gonna give up until I get it! If it means I'll get stronger, I'll follow these rules, no matter how ridiculous they are! Let's go. Come on me with all you've got. Fight as hard as we can, till the very end. I'll get stronger if it's the last thing I do.
Your mindset is the reason why you're not where you're supposed to be. It's time to confront yourself, because you're the one holding you back. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, no more. I won't sabotage myself any longer. I won't procrastinate. I won't let myself down.
Stop blaming others. It's not them. It's you. You owe yourself an explanation. Why are you only giving 50%? What's holding you back? Everything you want, everything you dream of, is within your reach. But you're holding yourself back by being average.
If you want to be great, you need to be the first to arrive and the last to leave. Study every page, take every note, and listen to every word. Go into beast mode. Push yourself to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. What you want isn't in the comfort zone, so you need to step out of it.
You're driven by feelings, not principles. If you want to be successful, you need to act on principles, not feelings. Even when it doesn't feel good, even when you don't like it, you need to push through. At the end of your feelings is nothing, but at the end of your principles is a promise.
Take personal responsibility for your life. No more excuses. Do whatever it takes. Get up early, grind hard, and match your effort to your dreams.
Wake up every day and use your 24 hours like never before. Find a routine and stick with it.
You are where you are because of your feelings. You're not on principles right now. That's not what drives you. You would be a millionaire right now if you stopped going back to bed.
And I want you to get to the point where you are mature enough to say that even though it does not feel good, even though I don't like it, even though it's not something that I want to do, I can't keep doing what I feel because it's not going to take me where I'm trying to get to.
At the end of your feelings is possibly nothing, but at the end of your principle is a promise. And some of you are where you are. If you can be real with yourself, you have gotten yourself in some mess because of your feeling.
It's about getting up as early as you need to, and your grind has to match your dream. You can't play as much as you used to play. You can't go where you used to go. You can't do what you used to do. And now you gotta push your grind up to match your dream.
Isn't it crazy that you can barely control yourself? You know what you need to do, but you don't feel like doing it. You don't feel like getting up, doing the work.
That thing you have to do that you know sucks. Whether it's squats, your workout, going for a run, paperwork, a project, or cleaning up, the longer you wait, the longer it takes. What you need to do is brainwash yourself, indoctrinate yourself, repeat your sacred chant, the discipline equals freedom, mold yourself into who you want to be.
At some point, you're going to have to learn to be disciplined. If you say you're going to wake up at 8 o'clock, then get up at 8 o'clock, no matter how you feel. To get to the next level of success, you can't just have energy when you feel like it. You have to wake up every day and go get it. Why? Because if you don't hunt, you don't eat.
If you need someone to tell you to lose 100 pounds, be that voice for yourself. Without personal discipline, you'll never get to the next level. The next level isn't far away. When tasks, issues, and problems align against you, don't allow them to stop you. Just go. Procrastination dies when you move.
Move yourself every single day. If you get to a point in your day where you're down and out, exhausted, or not feeling it, stop right there and change the mood. Get up and find the strength to do what you're supposed to do. Stop compromising. Just grind.
Strength isn't given. It's earned. It's in the blood, the sweat, the countless battles you faced. You want to be strong. You have to keep grinding. Day in, day out. No excuses, no shortcuts. The second you stop, that's when you've lost. So get up. There's no place for the weak here.
If you give up now, you're no better than the ones who already lost. So fight. Fight until your bones break. Until you can't stand anymore. And even then, you keep moving forward.
If you want something, you have to fight for it with every ounce of strength you have. Keep grinding, no matter how tough it gets. Because the moment you stop, that's the moment you lose.
When you feel like you can't take it anymore, that's when you have to push harder.
People always talk about it like it's some unattainable thing. But the truth is, it's simple. You want to be stronger? Then train. Push yourself harder than anyone else. Day after day, without fail. No secrets, no tricks. Just work. Grind, grind, and grind some more. There's no shortcut to power. So stop whining and start working.
We faced losses. We faced setbacks. But that does not mean the fight is over. If we stop here, everything we fought for means nothing. So what do? We press on. We grind. Not for glory, not for fame, but for the hope that our future will be better. And it will be better, because we refuse to stop here. Keep pushing forward, no matter what stands in your way.
I've been at the bottom. I've felt what it's like to be weak, but I refuse to stay there. You want power? You want strength? Then fight for it. Grind for it. Day in, day out. There's no time to rest, no time to waste. Every second matters. Every moment counts. The world won't give you anything, so you take it. And you don't stop until you have everything you need.
The top isn't for everyone. It's reserved for those who never quit. You think you're at your limit? Good. Push past it. You feel like you've given everything. Give more. There's no stopping here. The grind doesn't end. Not for those who want to win. Keep going, keep fighting, and when the world tries to hold you down, you break through. That's what it means to be the best.
If you want to stay weak, fine. But if you want to be stronger than everyone else, you have to push harder. You have to want it more. Keep grinding and don't stop until you've surpassed them all. Victory isn't for the lazy. It's for those who grind like their lives depend on it. Don't ever forget that.
Life is full of challenges and obstacles. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the world seems to be against you. But remember this, your strength lies in your determination. No matter how many times you fall, get back up. Keep moving forward. Don't run away from your problems. Face them head on. Believe in yourself and your dreams. That's the way to truly live. Never go back on your word. That's your way of life. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. You have the power within you to overcome any obstacle. So stand tall, be brave, and never give up. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come.
Every great achievement starts with a dream, but dreams alone aren't enough. You have to work harder than anyone else. You have to push beyond your limits, even when it feels impossible. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you feel like you're not good enough. But those are the moments that define you. Remember, it's not about being the best. It's about being better than you were yesterday.
Life is a battle. It's a constant struggle to overcome the odds. But if you want to win, you have to fight. You have to be willing to face your fears and take risks. There will be times when you feel like you're losing, but that's when you need to dig deep and find your inner strength. Remember, if you don't fight, you can't win. Embrace the challenges and use them as fuel to become stronger. Your destiny is in your hands. The world is cruel, but it's also beautiful. Fight for your dreams and never give up.
No matter how many setbacks you face, no matter how many times you fall, you have to keep moving forward. Life can be incredibly tough, and you may experience loss and pain. But it's in those moments of hardship that you find your true strength. Keep your loved ones close to your heart, and let their memory drive you to be better. Persevere, stay determined, and never lose hope. You have the power to overcome any obstacle. Remember, the sun will rise again, and with it, a new day full of possibilities.
Even if we painstakingly piece together something lost, it doesn't mean things will ever go back to how they were. But that doesn't mean we should give up. Life is a series of challenges, and it's our duty to face them head on. No matter how dark the path may seem, there's always a light at the end. Keep fighting. Keep pushing forward. Your strength lies in your ability to endure and overcome. Remember, it's not about the destination, but the journey and the battles you fight along the way.
Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successor to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage!
They go hand in hand, you see. One is meaningless without the other. To win, one has to lose. The difference between the novice and the master is that the master has failed more times than a novice has tried. Failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. Embrace your failures, learn from them, and use them to grow stronger. Every setback is an opportunity to improve. Keep pushing forward, keep striving for greatness, and never be afraid to fail. Remember, the only true failure is giving up.
It's not about being the strongest or the fastest. It's about having the heart to keep going, no matter how tough things get. True strength comes from within, from the courage to stand up and fight for what you believe in. There will be times when you feel like you can't go on, but that's when you need to dig deep and find your inner hero. Remember, a hero isn't measured by the size of their strength, but by the strength of their heart. Keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, and you will achieve greatness.
I'm strong. Real strong. None of you come close. You hear me? I am a warrior. Know this. I have the power to slay all of the titans that block our path, even if I have to do it alone. As far as I'm concerned, I am surrounded by a bunch of unskilled, cowardly worms. You disappoint me. You can just sit here and twiddle your thumbs and watch how it's done. If I can't beat them, then I die. But if I win, I live. And the only way to win is to fight.
Is he really this far beyond my level?
Well, here's a reality check, Katsuki Bakugo. No matter how high you attempt to fly, you'll always be garbage compared to One for All.
I'll keep fighting. I'll break myself. Even if there's nothing left of me, I will win the way I want to. I'll destroy myself before I accept defeat at your hands. You got that!
I'll surpass everyone. Every limit, every wall, every obstacle. I'll break through it all. This isn't just about survival. It's about becoming the strongest. Proving to everyone that I'll rise above. I'll push past every rival, every enemy, and come out on top. No one will stand in my way.
Our true strength lies in our ability to change, to adapt, and to grow. If you want to achieve greatness, be ready to put in the hard work, consistently, day after day. Don't rely on shortcuts or quick fixes. Embrace the struggle, push beyond your limits, and you'll find that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. Remember, it's not just about where you're going, but about the effort and growth that happens along the way.
You've been holding back. I can see it. Maybe you've been telling yourself that tomorrow is when you'll get serious. Maybe you're waiting for the perfect moment, the right motivation, the right circumstances. But guess what? That perfect moment doesn't exist. It's an illusion, a trap designed to keep you comfortable.
You want to achieve something great? Then stop hesitating. Stop making excuses. No one's going to hand you success, and no one cares if you fail, except you. Every second you waste, someone else is out there getting stronger, faster, smarter.
You think they're waiting for you to catch up? No. The world doesn't care if you fall behind. So if you want to stand out, to rise above the rest, then you have to stop holding back and get serious.
Look around you. Everyone else is fine with mediocrity, fine with being good enough. But you're better than that. Deep down, you know you're meant for more. You weren't born to settle for second place.
Dreams are worthless without action. You want something? Prove it. Get serious. Get up. Stop waiting for things to fall into place and start making them happen.
It won't be easy. You'll struggle. You'll face obstacles. But remember, the greatest victories come from the greatest challenges. When it hurts, when you want to quit, that's when you push harder. That's when you refuse to back down.
Because this isn't a game. This is your life, your future. And if you're not willing to give everything to it, then don't bother at all. Half measures won't cut it. You've got to want this more than anything. More than comfort, more than fear, more than the easy path.
Are you ready to face the pain, the grind, and the sacrifice it takes to reach the top?
This is your moment. Get serious. Push harder. Go beyond your limits. And don't stop until you've left everyone else in the dust. Because the only way to win is to give it everything you've got. Right here. Right now.
If you're still hesitating, if you think you can wait until it's comfortable or convenient, stop now. Success is never convenient. It's never waiting for you. Do you really think you'll get anywhere by playing it safe? By holding back because you're afraid of failing? Ridiculous. The truth is, if you're not ready to put everything on the line, you don't deserve to win. If the idea of sacrifice scares you, then step aside. This path isn't for the weak. It's not for the ones who need validation or constant praise. You want recognition? Earn it. And if that feels too harsh, then quit pretending you want to be at the top. Be honest with yourself. If you can't handle the pain, Don't bother chasing victory.
Comfort? You think you've got time to be comfortable? That's why you're weak. That's why you're stuck. Every second you waste being soft, there's someone else out there getting stronger, getting better, taking what should have been yours.
Weakness is something people cling to because they're too scared to change. But power? True power only comes when you're willing to burn everything down to get it. If you're holding back, if you're hesitating for even a second, then you don't deserve to rise. The world will grind you down and destroy you unless you destroy it first. Either you become the one in control, or you're just another puppet in someone else's game. If you're not ready to give it everything, including your humanity, then don't even bother trying to stand at the top.
Victory isn't for those who simply try hard or dream big. It's for those who understand that strength is the only law that matters. If you aren't serious about standing at the top, then you're already doomed to live in someone else's shadow. You either conquer the world, or you submit to it. There is no middle ground.
You don't have to be born strong to become strong. The truth is, every time you fall, every time you're beaten down, you have a choice. You can stay down, or you can get back up. That's what really matters. Not how hard you hit, but how many times you can stand back up after being hit. If you want to be the best, it's not about never failing. It's about getting up every single time you fail and pushing forward. Don't worry about being perfect. Worry about growing, learning, and fighting. The path to greatness is filled with obstacles, but you're stronger than you think. You just have to be willing to keep going, no matter what stands in your way. That's what it means to get serious.
The world will try to knock you down again and again. And sure, you might fall, but so what? What matters is that you get back up. You're not defined by your failures. You're defined by how you face them. You don't need to be the strongest from the start, but you need the heart to never quit. Here will always be people stronger, faster, or smarter. But what they don't have is your will. You want to be the best? Then don't stop. It doesn't matter how hard the journey is. The only way to lose is if you give up. So don't. Keep fighting, keep pushing, and you'll find your way to the top.